welcome. Thanks very much for tuning in. You're watching the Morning News Hour. I'm Amita Bhadwa.
And I'm Pratibha. First up, let's get you the story that we are tracking. Rahul Gandhi versus RSS over the Tiranga celebration. The Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, who was in Karnataka on Wednesday, took another dig at the BJP's Har Ghar Tiranga campaign as he posted photos of his visit to the Karnataka Khadi village industries.
Now, this is coming at a time when he wrote that history stands witness that those who are running the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign have come from anti-national organization which does not hoist the tricolour, and they did not do it for the last 52 years. Now, the RSS has now hit back at the critics on social media for questioning exactly why the Sangh has not been putting the tricolour or hoisting the tricolour even as its profile picture on social media accounts, and they have been saying that such things should not be politicized.
So the RSS has already extended its support to the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. It's being celebrated for Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The Sangh in July had also appealed for full support and participation of the people and Swayam Sevaks in the programs to be organized by the government, private bodies and Sangh related organizations as well. But Rahul Gandhi has now responded to it, and he also criticized the RSS. Remember, the Congress party has been saying that Khadi, which Mahatma Gandhi was known for, is no longer present in the country, and these are Chinese flags that are being welcomed by the BJP. That's what he said. He also tweeted, and I quote, in fact, he was in Karnataka when he said, "Itihas gawah hai, Har Ghar Tiranga चलाने वाले इस देशद्रोही संगठन से निकलने हैं." Let's go across to Samya. In fact, who'll get us these details. Samya, Rahul Gandhi tweeting at a time when the Congress party has been saying that we don't need certificates of patriotism from you. Also saying that the BJP has been pushing for Chinese flags and it's the end of Khadi in the country.
Well, absolutely, and this has been the primary position of the Congress party, especially at a time when Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is being celebrated across the country by a call given by the Prime Minister himself that everybody should ideally host the tricolour, change their display pictures and hoist the national flag anywhere that is possible. The Congress party has consistently been making an issue about this by saying that where was the BJP when for 42 years, for 52 years, the RSS headquarters had not hoisted the national flag. Where was the BJP's patriotism and the nationalism when they went and visited the RSS headquarters and they did not see the national flag being hoisted from their party headquarters? That was the foremost position the Congress party had taken, and of course after that the former finance minister Mr. P. Chidambaram had said that everybody adores the national flag and they're all going to hoist the national flag on 15th August. That goes without the question as the country celebrates 75 years of freedom. But he also took this opportunity to hit back at the government of the day to say that all the Khadi outlets have now been crippled and the government of the day ends up importing polyester flags from across the world, especially from China per se. And yesterday, in a stark contrast, when Rahul Gandhi was visiting Karnataka, he ensured that he goes and visits the Hubballi outlet, which is known one of the largest outlets of Khadi. That is how initially the flags were, of course, made out of Khadi, and this has become a point of new conflict between the BJP and the Congress party, because all the Congress leaders who have tried to change the display pictures and the profile pictures on social media, they have put a picture of Jawaharlal Nehru holding the flag, and they're emphasizing that the flag that Jawaharlal Nehru held in those pictures was made out of Khadi and not polyester that was being imported. This is now a fresh conflict between the Congress party and the BJP. However, the RSS maintains that Congress party, who are now trying to take a high moral ground, are responsible for the country's division. However, the Congress party maintains that none of these leaders were present around the time when the RSS headquarters wasn't hoisting the national flag for 52 long years. They've only started doing that recently, and the government of the day must be answerable as to how were they readily attending functions and visiting RSS headquarters when they were not in line or in sync with accepting the national flag as the flag to be hoisted from the national headquarters. So come 15th August, and this conflict, this standoff between the BJP and the Congress party is only going to get escalated, because the Congress party says they are going to hoist the national flag, they are going to hoist the Khadi flags, they are going to ensure that the pictures that they change on social media are going to be those that depict
so those are the allegations that are being leveled by the Congress party. In fact, the Sangh has now said that this is the position that they are taking, and making a political issue out of it is wrong. There shouldn't be sharp questions like these that should be raised. In fact, they have hit back saying that when it comes to the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, everyone should participate wholeheartedly. For the moment, Samya, thanks very much for joining in. Our editor-in-chief, Rahul